we just riding around thinking about stuff this morning? That could be dangerous if I think too much. I'm looking at all the wildflowers on the side of the road. I've been trying to figure out how to stop and video them without being in a dangerous spot, but every time I find a beautiful patch of them, there's no place for me to pull over. But there's really some pretty ones. It's been a few weeks since I've drove out this way. I don't know, there's some beautiful, it looks like a light purple, and all the Indian paintbrushes with the clover. But I don't know what those purple ones are. I'm trying to find some and find a spot where I can pull over and look at them. But the Indian paintbrushes are beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see it from where the camera's at or not. I know sometime when I get back home and watch this, I don't see things I saw while I was riding. We went to Cushion to the first food pantry of the month. I don't have any idea what I got. It's always a surprise. You don't get to pick there. They just put it in your car. You drive through and they put it in the car. So I don't have any idea what I got till I get back home. It's like getting a Christmas stocking. I hadn't had blueberry coffee in a few weeks. Man, it sure is good. I've been trying to cut back on some spending. So I've just been using a cheaper regular coffee. But I decided to give myself a treat this morning. While I was riding. It sure is nice too. Y'all ever think about just packing up and just going till the gas runs out? That's what I've been thinking about today. Just packing up and just seeing how far I can drive before the money runs out. There's a patch of those pretty flowers right there to the right, but every time I find some, you can't get to them. Oh. Well, y'all, I know it probably looks like in the video I'm going fast, but y'all saw that speed limit, 45. I'm going slower than that looking for these flowers. You know what? I think I see some back here. If I can get turned around and go back over here where they're at. That clover sure popped up. Let me see. Let me see. If I can get this phone out of this holder without ending this video. We'll walk over there and see. Sorry, y'all, my car locked. I took my keys out. I sure hope they ain't no snakes in this tall grass. It's kind of thin. I can see down in there. Oh, and these are different from those up there. Y'all, what are these? What is that? Do y'all know? Isn't that pretty? Oh, it smells good too. Oh, it smells like, y'all, it smells like honeysuckle up here. And look at those pretty ones. Y'all, I've been looking at these all the way over here. I'm probably about 20 something miles from home. Oh, that's the same thing. Isn't that pretty? I guess because they're thicker right there, it looks different. That's so beautiful. Let me get back to this car. Y'all see how far I walked up through these bushes? But I can see. See, y'all can see. Y'all can see where I'm going. There's some pretty red clover. Y'all, I wish y'all could smell this. Man, I wished I could bottle that and take it home with me. I don't see anything else blooming. It has to be those flowers smelling like that. Okay, let me see if I can get back in this car. Y'all know me. I'll jump out and do anything. Well, some of y'all might not know me, but y'all learning. There's some pretty clover over here. I don't see any blackberries over here. There's some primrose. I don't think I can get over there too. I don't think I can get over there too, that primrose. There's some across the street, across the highway. Isn't that pretty? I'm not gonna cross that highway, y'all. If something comes around that corner, it might get me. I don't hear any traffic right now, so it's probably safe. There's the primrose. We used to call them buttercups when I was a kid. I don't know how old I was. Let me show y'all down this highway. That's where I'm parked. And over there's where I walk to. I bet Brinley's wondering, what is my mama doing? She has got out and left me in this car again. Okay. Oh, I got back in just in time. Okay, now if I put this back in here without stopping this, that's usually what I do when I touch it. It's I killed the video. Yay, I did it. Mama's getting better at this, Brinley. Mama might be getting better at this. There's Brinley. Say hey, everybody. Say hey, my mama's silly this morning. She just leave me in a car and going down the road. Going down the side of the road. I don't know what to think about my mama sometimes. Gosh. Oh, y'all, I got a little clip back there when I was waiting in line. There's a man. He did have an SUV. Now he's got some kind of big old four-door sedan. And he wires up all the windows and makes like little bubbles, like little bubble windows outside the car window. Like when you put the car window down, this wire is on the outside of the car. And he has a whole bunch of dogs that he just loves. And if you're around him 5 minutes, he's a nice man, y'all. But You never see him anywhere without those dogs. And he's even got a platform built on one of the windows, so the dogs can sit out. It looks like something Jed Clampett would do. It's a platform, and I got a little bit of a clip in the rearview mirror, so I don't know really how much of it y'all can see, but I'm gonna add it at the end of this video. And I hadn't seen him over there in a while, but he has a bunch of little dogs and then some big old dogs. But y'all, I bet he had 7 or 8 dogs in the car today. And he carries them dogs everywhere he goes. Y'all, this is the road. I saw all those flowers on the side of the road, but there wasn't any place I could pull over. There's some more primrose. I love to look at the wildflowers. I don't guess there's any bluebonnets over this way. There's a lot of clover. There's a lot of red clover over here. There's a bunch of that stuff. Looks like phlox, y'all. I couldn't think of it back there. Looks like phlox. That may be what it is. I know one thing, it sure smells good. Man, that whole area, I mean, it smelled sweet like honeysuckle or something like that. Goodness. They patched that up. I think the patching made it worse than the holes. Well, we've got more rain coming. It's supposed to rain for 4 or 5 days after this, later on this afternoon sometime. The last 2 times that we were supposed to get rain, it just sprinkled. It wasn't even enough that it didn't even register in the rain gauge, y'all. Didn't even register. The little pond uptown. They usually have a bunch of baby turtles that hatch out this time of year. I used to go up there and catch them, and I'd bring them home and put them in a 55-gallon tank, and I'd raise them, and then I'd release them in the creek. And I haven't seen any turtles so far in our creek, and there's usually soft-shell turtles and red ears. That's what I mostly see down there. The pet stores in Houston sell the little bitty baby turtles. I think it's against the law to sell them if they're under 4 inches, but they did. They sell them down there. They have them by tanks fulls in those pet stores. I hadn't been to Houston in a long time, but I used to go for different reasons, and we'd go by the pet store and look at the turtles. I used to have 4 pet box turtles, and in one of my hosta beds, big flower beds, like I have out front of my house now, I had it all wired up where they couldn't walk out, but they were free, you know, on the land. And y'all, they just all came up missing out of there. I don't know if something got them or what happened, but I had them for a long time, and they lived in that environment. I left part of it growed up, you know, with the natural weeds where they could hide, and they'd burrow down in the ground, and you know, I had a little water area for them with fresh water that run all the time with a pump, and it was really cool. I used to sit there and watch them all the time. You know, it was like their natural habitat. habitat, but they could only, go so far because of the boundaries. I picked many turtles up out of the road and put them on the side of the road in my life. But I don't even see turtles like that much anymore. They used to be everywhere, always on the road. I wonder if there's not as many of them for some reason. Just like we used to have so many horned toads when we were kids. I mean, we had horned toads around here everywhere. Me and my brother would catch them and play with them, and we have for years, we have no horned toads in this area. I guess the fire ants killed them, I don't know. But we don't have any, and we used to just be bombarded with those big black grasshoppers and those big green, like 2 or 3 inches long grasshoppers. And I don't see any grasshoppers or crickets anymore. Like, we could go out in the yard and catch enough to go fishing real easy, real quick. And if I find a cricket, it's like seeing a bee. I'm excited because you don't see them anymore. And y'all, that ain't good. That can't be a good sign, because we've got to have those little critters to pollinate and get things done, But yeah, we could just walk out anywhere there on the creek, and you could have a pint jar or a butter bowl full of crickets or grasshoppers just in a minute. And very rarely do I even see one in the flower bed. And never see any of those big ones. It's been, man, I don't even know how many years. Y'all know what, some of y'all older ones, y'all know what I'm talking about, those great big old grasshoppers. They'd be 2 or 3 inches long. I don't even see any katydids, whatever y'all call those things, those little green ones. I used to see those a lot, like around my porch or the porch light at night or something. And I don't even see those anymore now that I'm thinking about it. If y'all see any in your area, leave me a comment. Let me know where you live. If y'all see any of those insects. Y'all, I'm fixing to slow. Well, I was going to slow down and let this car go around, but now here comes a truck. There's a car that's been riding my bumper for miles and miles. And y'all, I'm just not hurrying. I'm not going to drive any faster. They're putting up new light poles on this road. I figured that out coming through here a while ago. Well, I would gladly slow down and let them go around if I could find a place. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on around, Mama. Y'all, I'm slowed down to 20 miles an hour. You'd think they would come on. They got somewhere they got to be. This old gal in Brindley ain't got to be nowhere. We just got to go home and put groceries up. See what our groceries are, huh, Brindley? Yeah. Say, me and Mama don't have to hurry up for nowhere. Nope. We don't get in a hurry much anymore. We went for a walk this morning. Y'all, there was the nicest breeze last night. We walked late last night before dark. I just decided, we had already walked. I decided I want to go again. Felipe stopped by. He visited a little while, and we sat on the porch, and when he left, I just decided I wanted to go for another walk. And that wind felt so good blowing on my face. Oh, it was very relaxing. And I went in, took a nice shower, and I was so relaxed. I try not to let things bother me too much no more. But I in this human flesh, and you know, sometimes things get to us, but I do a lot better than I used to. But y'all, I'm gonna end this video. I don't like for them to get too long, and I don't want to bore y'all too much. But I'm almost to my 3,000 hours. I don't like much getting there, but I don't know how I'll ever get another 500 subscribers. That is very... Well, I got a phone call and it ended my video, so I'm going to come back with this little bit to tell y'all to be blessed, and don't forget to say your prayers. Y'all, that's the man behind me at the food pantry. He has wire on all those car windows, and that car is full of his dogs. He's got wire on every window where they can't fall out. And there's at least 7 or 8 dogs in there. I saw that many. Okay, this is what we got from the food pantry. This is the first food pantry this month. I was out of potatoes and purple onion for salad. That'll be good. I haven't had purple onion in a while. And there's some canned goods. A head of cabbage, which I definitely need. I just used the last of my cabbage up. We got fish, and y'all look, shrimp. Shrimp. I hadn't used the other bag I got from a couple of weeks ago at the other church, so I guess I'm gonna have to do some shrimp for me and my sister. But and a pound of beef. So we're set. Next Tuesday is the other food pantry, so we'll be in good shape. That shrimp, that's a blessing. That was worth the trip just to get that. That says 31 to 50, y'all. I don't know. That's a big bag of, it says 2 pounds. That's a big bag of shrimp. Y'all can see those are nice shrimp. Okay. Y'all be blessed, and I'm going to try to get all these videos together to make one.